Hey, oh.
So you're back, you degenerate scumbags. You're here to see which tiny crypto coins are going to make 10, 20, 50, 100x coins. That aren't the same coins every time. That are new coins. Well then, Suppoman is your man. Enjoy this video.
Would you like to learn which AI, gaming, and new cryptocurrencies have the potential to turn $1,000 into 100,000, if not $1 million? If so, make sure you watch on.
Would you like to learn what are the top 9 AI and gaming DEGEN projects with the potential to turn $1,000 into 100,000, if not $1 million? I am going to be ranking the following crypto projects for their multiplier potential. Now, these projects are very DEGEN. They are not projects that you're going to be buying into a cryptocurrency that's already in the hundreds of millions in market cap, or even the billions in market cap. What we're going to be looking at are cryptocurrencies that you got the potential to ride the full trajectory from 0 to 100 to 1000x if possible, and concentrating on my favourite areas, which are AI and gaming, because they are the most explosive in cryptocurrency and the ones that mainstream, I believe, in addition to meme coins, are going to be investing in the most. So, if you're excited for all that, then make sure you watch on, because my name is the Suppoman, your superhero of 100 to 1000x altcoins. I have found them in the past, and I've already found 4 100x's in this bear market. The latest of which is ProfitBots, that has gone to a 183x that you could have bought on the market at the same time as me for 19 cents. This week has gone to $35. So if you want to be in the know, in the alpha, then make sure that you tap a like on this video. Very, very simple ask. Just for you being here, all you need to do is just tap that like. There it is. Just tap it and then it's done and dusted. And it makes me very happy. It makes me smile. And also make sure that you subscribe and turn post notifications on, so you don't want to miss out on these live streams, because when you do, you miss out on gains. Also, if you want to make sure that you are aware of what I am buying and in real time, then you want to be going to this course, link in the description, for $10, and you will find out in my mastermind group, in my DCA Telegram group, which is here. Last lecture. You buy the course, last lecture, lifetime access. I tell you what I'm buying throughout this entire bull market. Really is a great deal. Anybody who doesn't take it, you're throwing money away, basically. So we are presently looking at an incredible market, a very, very, in my opinion anyway, a rational market. This market makes 0 sense to anybody who's been in cryptocurrency for a long time, so one has to try to make sense of it. But where we are right now is we are sitting at a new all-time high for Bitcoin. We're on 70k plus Bitcoin before the halving. Now, typically, Bitcoin sees a new all-time high 6 to 7 months after the halving. But it's happened already. Why? So, it's important for you to realise what my thoughts are as to why. Nobody is exactly right, but there's some truth in every single person's thoughts. Because sometimes what you need is a full picture built out of people who are very, very experienced. So, where are we in this market cycle? Typically, we are at this point, we are right now at this point where we normally are well after the halving. So we will normally have the halving, a bit of a takeoff, a sell-off, and then we will go into the mania phase, which is where we get media attention. Everybody is talking about it on, mainstream news. They're talking about Bitcoin going up. They're talking about, oh, what is this Pepe coin? And how do you buy Pepe coin and all that? And then all the masses come in. They buy up meme coins. They buy up everything. And it culminates in a perfect storm at the top. Where are we now? My personal opinion is we are not in that mainstream enthusiasm. We've not had the media attention. We have some media attention, but not all. Not anywhere near what you would expect in the run-up to the top. So, I do actually believe that we are in a bull market now, or at least in a bull phase. But we are not following traditional patterns. So if I was to draw you out a traditional pattern, this is how it would typically look, okay? So we've got, let's say, 2021 and all the way through to 2026. Yeah, you can see this perfectly. 2026. Okay, so 2021, bull market top, comes down. That's pretty much 2022 is going down. Then 2023 is going up slightly. And then typically, the halving is around about here, right at the halfway point. Well, round about halfway. So then what you have is you have the halving, it dips, consolidates, and then boom. That basically is what should be happening, right? So beginning of 2026 should be the top of the market. That would be if we were following a traditional pattern. That is not what's happening right now. What I believe is happening right now is that we have got what would typically be 2021, 2026. No, I've done it again. And then what we've had is we've had it going down across 2022, going down. Then it's gone up in 2023. And then, this is where the halving is. It's just shot up, right? Just shot up in the last part of 2023 through to where we are now. And then it's probably going to go and have a mania phase. And then we got 25 here. So I think that 2024 is going to be the mania phase, potentially. This whole year and a bit of next year. And then we have recession. I'm not going to write it all in here, but you get the basic point. Recession. So what my personal belief is, and I can be nullified at any point, is that a recession was what we've been expecting 2023, 2024. It didn't happen, right? But it's going to happen because there's never been a time when the inverted yield curve has gone back above zero and there's not been a recession. Never ever in history, in the last 70 years, that's never ever happened. Every time the yield curve goes back over zero, which it hasn't yet, then we hit a recession. And what's happened is that right now we're in election year, as people have said, blah, 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 blah. They're not going to have a recession in election year. Fine, okay, maybe you win. So the recession is delayed, right? Delayed until next year. After the recession. After the elections. And then that's it. And then we go back down and we then have a cut short bull market. Or we have a recession, big drop, that's a bit like COVID. And then we go back up and have a part 2 of the bull market. We don't know what's going to happen, but I am remaining dynamic. I don't care about what's happening. All I'm making sure that I'm doing is I'm buying new coins. I can't get burnt in. Because let's say I was to invest in something like Beam. All right, so Beam has already had a 7x since the beginning of the year. 7 to 10x since the beginning of the year. All right, it's now in the billions as far as market cap is concerned. All right, so it's already had a 10x run up. So there are people much further down the food chain that have made a lot of money, and I am now getting in at the end, waiting to be dumped on. Now, that end could be later. Yeah, I could still make a 2, 5, maybe even best case scenario 10x, but that's never going to make me 100x. Never going to get 100x from there. So I don't buy those coins. What I buy is, I buy DEGEN coins, like Deepfake AI, which has done a 40x. Like AIT Protocol, which has done an 80x, and like the others, Profit Bots, Gamer Arena, that did over 100x. I buy those because it doesn't matter where you are in the market, you're getting it at the bottom. So you're never going to be burnt, and if it goes up, brilliant. But at least you're not going to get like 3x and put your money into something that gives you diminishing returns. That's not how I work, and that's not how I've made these massive multipliers. So, anyway, let us now then get right into the action and talk about these cryptocurrencies. Yeah, I should put this on Twitter, but I can't be bothered, to be honest. I've already let people know I'm going to be on Twitter. So like I did last week, I am going to be presenting this in a PowerPoint format. All right, so just to get started, I'm not going to take too long going over this, but basically my name is the Suppoman. I have been in cryptocurrency, doing cryptocurrency YouTube anyway, since 2017. I've actually been an investor since March 2017. First investment I made was Ripple, and it 40x'd. I turned $1,000 into my first million in the first 6 months, and then 13 million by the end of the last bull market. I'm an investor in 100 to 1000x gems. A lot of people talk about, oh, Matic did this, but I was the only YouTuber that spoke about Matic at the time. You can go back and look at Classic Suppoman. I was the only one. And I don't do sponsored videos. I will not let a project buy my opinion. And therefore, when people say, oh, Suppo, is this a sponsored video? You sound like you're sponsored. I block them because that's unforgivable. That, in my opinion, is someone doing a your mama joke. I'm not having it. Right? So, anyway, my best all-time calls are Matic, Binance, Bitmax, Ethos. These were all exchange These were all multipliers buying from exchange, not buying from IDO. Because all my IDOs, there are lots of IDO cryptocurrencies did really well. Valhalla, AstroSwap were 600 plus X. But I'm talking about what you could have bought on the exchange, same time as me. Best bear market calls, ProfitBots, Gamer Arena, Bonk, all 100x. My expertise is layer 1s, layer 2s. Gaming and AI are my favourites, but I have a lot of expertise in a lot of areas, and really, my unique selling point in cryptocurrency YouTube is new coins. I like to tell you about what no one else is telling you about. Everybody else will tell you about it after. I like to tell you about it beforehand. Let me just kick somebody off. Oh no, Patrick's in the house. Patrick is in the house and he kicked somebody off, so I don't need to worry. So thank you very much, Patrick. Right, okay, so the first one we are going to be talking about is a cryptocurrency called 2Moon. 2Moon is available on MEXC. I do think that this one is actually available on decentralized exchanges, but I haven't touched those because there are taxes involved with that. So I just bought this straight on MEXC. So 2Moon is an NFT gaming project. Okay, so if you've heard of Earther, Earther was an NFT gaming project where you are doing a roleplay game. You can be one of 3 characters, but you can actually own part of the world, right? So you can own a plot in Texas, plot in Spain, plot in the UK, wherever, right? It didn't take off massively. And then the same project brought out another cryptocurrency called the Moon Project. And 2Moon was about buying space on the moon, having a colony on the moon, having a roleplay game on the moon. And that came out in a bear market, and it didn't have a really good time. But they have pivoted. All right, so 2Moon is now actually a gaming launch pad. All right, so what they've created is EartherPad, and you use 2Moon to get into gaming projects. Now, my understanding, because I've heard it from good sources, is there's going to be some good tier 1 gaming projects on EartherPad. Right, but you need 2Moon to get into EartherPad. So the narratives that this one suits is gaming, AI, and launchpad. So there's 3 narratives that this can boom in. Now, the competitors, I would say, is 8coin, because 8coin is basically a coin for the metaverse, and so therefore is 2Moon and Earther. They are both kind of coins that allow you to buy land, to sell land, to get rewards, etc. Very much same as 8coin for the Bored Ape metaverse. Seedify and Sidus. Sidus is a gaming project that also turned into a gaming launchpad, and Seedify concentrates on AI and gaming projects. So these are the competitors of 2Moon. Now, this is the most crazy thing. The most crazy thing. And actually, when I just looked at the price of 2Moon, it was actually 404. So it's gone down from this. So the price is 405251 and a $62,000 market cap. Does it get more DEGEN than that? Not even 100k. So if this was to 10x, it would be 620,000. If this was to 100x, it would be 6.2 million. Where have you ever seen a project that could do a 100x and still be under 10 million and still be a mega micro cap? And that's what this is. So for me, this is bottomed. You can't get lower than this. And it's got all the potential to the upside. And EartherPad is only a recent creation. So there's not been any knowledge of this. It's only just come out, literally. And in order to be able to take part on launches, the lowest entry is $9. $9. The highest tier, with the highest pull weight, is $1,500. So there's some potential tier 1 projects. And I've also heard from sources that this is going to pivot. This is actually going to become a games developer, potentially. All right? But you didn't hear it from me. Now, the people that invested in 2Moon were Maven Capital, X21, OKX Ventures, Shima, LD Capital, and AU21. All very, very well known tier 2, tier 1 to tier 3 VCs. Okay, so these guys are likely to have a decent deal flow. Now, nothing has been confirmed yet, and I can't say what the projects are going to be, but the deal flow that I've heard is that this is going to be tier 1 gaming projects. And I brought you Moon Edge, which you only needed $30 to, $30 to $50. And for this one, you only need $9 for the cheapest tier. So easy, low barrier to entry for gaming projects. Okay, so for me, I think this is ultra degen, but also has incredible potential to the upside. So I would say that Moon could do anything. It really could do anything. It's all going to be based on the strength of the projects. Okay, so really right now you know about it, you understand, you see what it is, but they've not launched anything just yet. Okay, it's a brand new launch, brand new. I think basically the website only came up like literally in the last couple of days. Brand new. So the potential is going to be in the strength of the projects. What can you get in? And that is what's going to inspire more token demand and people to buy tokens to get into it. So if they get really good deal flow, really good gaming projects, and even potentially AI projects, then the token demand could take this up to a huge amount of multipliers. So I am going to say that this one has got the potential to 100x at this point because I haven't seen what projects are going to be covering. But having said that, this could be a mega coin. It could be a mega coin. All right? That's all I've got to say on the matter. And yeah, look, this is the price. Look, 404. This was literally updated to the point where I just was about to go live. So it had come down a lot from 305. So anyway, so here is the Earther Launchpad. And here you've got the tiers, right? So you need 300,000 for tier 1 and 50 million for tier 7. Okay, so 300,000 for tier 1. So if I just show you. $300,000. All right, $12 now. $12. Okay, and if you have 50 million, I think it was, then it's $2,000 now. So it's gone up slightly. So, yeah, so there we are. That is what's needed to take part in these launches. And, well, who knows what's going to be coming out. They've got Meta X Seed. I didn't actually even see this. Meta X Seed. So, I've heard about this one in, looking at deal flows that have come past me. And they've had two others, Earther. I don't think these actually came out on Eartherpad, but these are part of the collective, basically. So there we are. And also, you get massive APY, apparently, for staking. So you get 100% APR. The actual website of the, what I would say is the legacy project is this, okay? So this was the moon. This is where you built colonies on the moon. This was the game, all right? So this is meant to be an NFT open world metaverse, basically, where you bought land. And I think this is going to still remain, but I think that this is going to be part of what's overall offered by the Moon project. This is going to be one of their projects, from what I understood. So for the future perspective, deal flow and launch pads and potential games developer. So high potential for this, and presently all you can really do is buy this on MEXC at the moment. And it's 2 Moon. Right, next up. Next up, we have got Nettensor, right? So this is a DEGEN AI play. So we've seen how Bitensor has done, and now we've got Nettensor. Nettensor is an AI infrastructure play, right? So this is an AI service that offers cloud, GPU for machine learning, a decentralized VPN, and uses the top tier NVIDIA GPU for customers. And it is a TAO subnet. So TAO presently have a bunch of subnets. It's a little bit like Polkadot and their parachains. All these different projects that utilizes TAO technology, but also makes it better when projects are building for TAO. And so that's what Nettensor is, along with AIT protocol. So the narratives that Nettensor satisfies are TAO. So as TAO grows in popularity, TAO is basically the Bitcoin of AI now. I said it was that when it was at its lowest price and nobody was talking about it, but now a reality has occurred, and it is that. So you have basically exposure to TAO, AI, and DeepIn, because this has got decentralized cloud, decentralized VPN, and decentralized GPU for projects. So their competitors consist of Nettensor Render, AIT Protocol, and Aether. The price presently is 25 cents and 17 million market cap. If you look online, then it will tell you that the fully diluted market cap is the market cap, but it isn't. Right? They've got, I think, 80% of coins in circulation, so that brings the market cap down to 17 million. So the reason I like this is because this is 243x less than Nettensor. So I'm not saying this is the next Nettensor. I'm not saying this is going to become as big. When will a subnet suddenly become more popular than the main thing, the main event? No. But it shows you the room to the upside. Okay? So, microcap AI infrastructure play with links to Nettensor and Nvidia, similar to AI protocol in that respect. Oops. Went straight onto the wrong one there. So, we have got Nettensor, and it is very, very new. Literally, it's only been released this month. And, as far as the AI narrative is concerned, the cream will rise to the top. Now, I'm not necessarily saying this is the cream, but we've already got some big hitters already in AI. We've already got some, we've already got TAO, we've got Render, we've got a bunch of AI, crypto fetch, singularity, a load of cryptocurrencies that mostly YouTubers talk about, because YouTubers, they're too chicken shit to actually take a risk and say, oh, this coin could have potential, because they don't want to, maybe they don't want to burn their subscribers, or they just don't have the bollocks to be able to say, right, this is a good DEGEN play, when you consider that TAO is already 250x more. Why buy TAO? Yes, it is more than likely, it's lower risk, more likelihood to generate new money, whether that's diminishing returns or not. But in cryptocurrency, this is an opportunity you cannot afford to miss. So I'm not necessarily saying buy Nettensor, but certainly this is something that is out there and has got potential. And being a TAO subnet means that it's obviously got access to great technology and has the likelihood for adoption. So as a result of that, Nettensor, I think, could do a 25 to maybe 50x. I'm going to put it at 25x for now. Next up, we have got Nyan Heroes. What a game! This is a smash hit waiting to happen, and the airdrop has just opened up for it. So there's an airdrop campaign because I believe that actually the cryptocurrency space has opened up to the mainstream for the first time ever. You don't necessarily need to have the massive amounts of money to become a millionaire in cryptocurrency. All you need to do is farm these airdrops. And on a lot of occasions, these airdrops are actually going to enable you to make money without actually putting money down. What these airdrops, in a lot of occasions, what these projects want you to do is just actually interact with the game, with the protocol, do something, be part of it, do something that actually grows the protocol without actually having to put money down. And so I think Nyan, what a big hit. Now, I first learned about Nyan in Neo Tokyo, where the founder of Nyan is actually an elite Neo Tokyo citizen like me. So we were chatting in the Metaverse Lounge, as it's called, in the Neo Tokyo Citadel. And I learnt about this. I really wanted to get into it, and it is coming out very, very soon. So what is it? It is a AAA team-based competitive shooter where you've got cats, right? So this is based on the Nyan cat. Nyan cat is actually a meme. It's got the rainbows behind it. And so what you've got here is you've got cats that are piloting these giant mechs, these giant, machine-based outfits, right? And it's a bit like playing Terminator. You saw it just there, the gameplay. Looks sensational. They've got team experience from Halo, Destiny, Mass Effect, and Assassin's Creed. So although you can't buy this right now, you can take part in it. So the narrative is gaming, right? Gaming's huge, and although there are lots of gaming projects, there are only a few at the top. All right, so you've got Illuvium, Axie Infinity, and you will probably soon, and you've got Heroes of Mavia, and you will probably soon have the likes of Bloodloop, Shrapnel, Nyan Heroes, and the next crypto I'm going to be talking about, that are kind of the big games, all right? The big single title games. So its competitors are Shrapnel, Bloodloop, and Off the Grid, which is going to be massive as well. So the price at market cap is going to be, the price at launch is going to be 60 million fully diluted value. But as an estimate of how that will look when it comes out, that's 7 million. Now, okay, it's not the same as Star Heroes. It's not the same as Corpo games, in the sense they were much lower market caps. They're 1 million or under. This is a AAA game. This is an Illuvium. Those don't come out at very, very small market caps, right? They don't come out under 1 million, right? This has got like real incredible backing. So the reason I like this is it's a chance for you very, very early, farming these airdrops and knowing about it. Your chance to get in early to a AAA mega game, all right, from ground zero. Like the examples of Mavia, Illuvium, and Axie Infinity. And this is in the Neo Tokyo community. So you've got a lot of the best gamers. You've got Alex Becker, Elio, obviously me, and quite a few crypto gaming YouTubers that are in there. Therefore, knowing about this, and therefore these guys kind of being elevated in a way. So that's the Neo Tokyo benefit. Now the VCs they've got are Jump, Mechanism, Shima, Solana Ventures, and Merit Circle. Massive names in crypto and in crypto gaming, to be honest. So Nyan Heroes, this looks going to be, to me anyway, this looks like it's going to be an absolute powerhouse. Just look at the quality. And like I said, the team experience is sublime. So my personal prediction, from a 7 million market cap, 10x would be 70 million. And yeah, 10x would be 70 million. 100x would be 700 million. This could be easily, in my opinion. Look, UFO Gaming was $1 billion project in the last bull market. Now, over the bull market, they are going to be adding to circulation. So it's not going to be a pure 700 million would be a 100x. So you can't, that unfortunately can't be a reality, because there's going to be stuff coming into circulation. So I would say this is a 50 to 70x. 50 to 70x. It could go higher. All depends on the adoption. But like I said, you know, they've got people from Halo, Mass Effect, Destiny, Assassin's Creed. They've worked for big games. They understand what propels games to the stratosphere. So I'm going to put it here at 70x. The next one that I've got is MetalCore. Now, I've heard MetalCore spoken about by no one. The only reason I even know about MetalCore is because this is a gaming project that came into Neo Tokyo, and they did a launch with not a launch with Neo Tokyo, but they did they used the SitCap, the Neo Tokyo launchpad, in order to gain investors. So I invested in this via Neo Tokyo. All right, but this game looks absolutely epic. Incredible graphics again. And this one also is a big AAA title that is likely to compete with Shrapnel and with Off the Grid. Just look at this. Look at that. Incredible. Incredible. Absolutely superb quality there. So anyway, so let me talk a little bit more about MetalCore. So MetalCore is an immersive AAA first-person, third-person, open-world mecha shooter. Okay, so you have these big mechanical bodies, and you are shooting and having online battles, player versus player, 3 versus 3, 5 versus 5. Right? They've already won multiple gaming awards in 2022, 2023, and this is highly streamable, and it has already been streamed. You go on Twitch, you will see that MetalCore has been played a lot. It's already a finished game, and it's already playable. And in the next wave of crypto adoption, like in the last one, what could you really realistically play? Gods Unchained, that's it. If you were going to go on Twitch and play a crypto game that had any community, it was just Gods Unchained. But now we have got the likes of Shrapnel, Nyan Heroes, and MetalCore is already out and being played. So again, Narratives Gaming, competitor Shrapnel Bloodloop off the grid. This is exactly the same. Exactly the same. 60 million fully diluted value. So I believe this is going to come out around about 7 to 10 million. No, probably about 5 to 7 million, I would say. Again, you know, this is a AAA mega game, competing with Shrapnel, competing with all the big games, and there's going to be a real battle, in my opinion, of who is the top game and who can garner the most results. And that is something you really want to be in right from the beginning. As the team are doing all that work, you're just sitting pretty and just letting your investment mature. And again, NEO Trades actually brought this to Neo Tokyo. So NEO Trades has already spoken about MetalCore, and I believe he's going to be promoting it. And NEO Trades probably won't take him very long to get to 1 million subscribers. So he's going to get a lot of people watching this content. So again, something you need to get into very, very early. VCs, Epic Games, Immutable X, Animoca Brands, Merit Circle, and of course SitCap. So an absolute beauty, in my opinion. And again, very, very similarly to Nyan Heroes, I think this one probably could do exactly the same. Could do exactly the same, just based on the experience of the team. The next one you will undoubtedly know, because it launched today, is Star Heroes. What an absolute beauty this one is. And it's still mega cheap. So, Star Heroes is a AAA space shooting game. So it's not the same as all the other gun games. You know, in my opinion, it's going to be ruled by about 5 gun games. It's going to have Off the Grid, Shrapnel, possibly Bloodloop, Nyan Heroes, MetalCore. Those are going to be the 5 biggies, in my opinion, from what I have seen so far. But, go to another niche. Space games. You've got Sinis Heroes, you've got Star Atlas. They're older now. Sinis Heroes came out 2021. So did Star Atlas. Star Heroes is modern. It's got modern tech because it's built on Arbitrum. It's come out of GameSwift. And it's got incredible graphics and gameplay. So, again, Narratives Gaming, competitor Star Atlas, Sinis Heroes. Illuvium's also got space connotations too. Price-wise, 69 cents presently, 19.5 million market cap. 19.5 million for, in my opinion, the best space game now that exists. I mean, hands down. Hands down. I mean, you look at Sinis Heroes gameplay. No, sorry, look at Star Atlas gameplay, and then look at Star Heroes gameplay. Incomparable. And it's got like first-person perspective, third-person perspective outside the spaceship. It's just like, you know, Star Fox, if you ever played that on the SNES or Famicom or whatever, or the N64. Reason for called under 20 million market cap, micro cap play, and it's not even been bigger. It's not even been brought up by big YouTubers yet. Alex Becker's not talked about it. NEO Trades has not talked about it. In the Game hasn't talked about it. It's not really been brought. It's not really come to the fore to real gaming fans, but it will, because it's fucking amazing. And okay, VCs, GameSwift, Microsoft, AWS, and multiple KOLs, right? So KOLs, if you don't know what that is key opinion leaders, basically influencers in a way. So we have a look at Star Heroes, because I personally think of Star Heroes gameplay. Look at this. I'll put it a little bit louder.
What you can see here is just the alpha version, but it's already a great teaser of what's coming next. Currently, we have over 60 alpha testers on board, and they're super stoked about it. Star Heroes is masses of ships, and each will be...
The graphics, look at that.
NFT and a premium ship. Actually...
I'm definitely going to be playing this game, without a doubt. I love Star Fox. Well, I used to play that as a child. So anyway, yeah. So, in my opinion, from here, yes, it's got quite a high, fully diluted supply. As a result of that, I mean, this came out today, and it basically 30x'd. Okay, so Star Heroes was 3 cents at IDO. So this came out and it 30x'd, basically. It actually even beat Nibiru. So Nibiru is like an infrastructure play that also came out today, and this came out 5 cents, and this went basically to the same all-time high. In fact, I don't even think it went as high. Went up to 97 cents, whereas Star Heroes actually went up to $1.02, right? So, and the thing is that if you look at this, I don't actually show the market cap, then you can see this is actually at this point. Look at that, 21 million. So there's still a lot of room to the upside, and this outperformed an infrastructure play that a lot of the crypto community are very, very excited sexually about. So anyway, yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, Star Heroes has got, even now, still got excellent potential. I said that Star Heroes was a potential 1000x right to the end. It did a 30x today. I would say that from here, I would say it's still got the potential to 25 to 40x, even from here. Right, before I move on to the next one, and the next one is going to be ultra interesting, let me just take some questions, because I've seen there's been some super chats. Bolrat on Dextool, sole dev behind this. Okay, thank you very much, Jason. Kendu will be the game changer 2024. Great community-based team, which is supported by well-known names. Kendu. Let me have a look. Kendu crypto. Is it meme coin, I take it? 300k liquidity. Well, 300k trading volume. 5 million fully diluted value. I've never heard of Kendu. So as far as I'm concerned, it's not an established brand. Anyway, there's no website here. Maybe I have to go via Twitter or something. Yeah, it doesn't even have a website. So I appreciate the €20, but I think it sounds shit, to be honest. Flying avocado cat. It's so stupid it might just moon thoughts. I doubt it, but let's have a quick look then. Most cryptocurrencies that launch will come out on here first, not CoinMarketCap. They're very, very snobby at CoinMarketCap. Okay, let's have a look at this. FlyingAvocadoCat.dev. Terrible name. I think I've seen this before. Well, is this the one that was built out of Grok or something? Yeah, I remember this one. I remember you. This is the one that was built by Grok. Am I right? The founder, kind of developed the whole brand, everything about it via Grok, which is like ChatGPT, basically. So it created the name, created everything, basically. Yeah, maybe. I mean, let's have a look and see how it did in meme season, which has really just happened. Did a 5 cents. It did a, what's that, 7x? 6x? It's not terrible, is it? That's pretty good for literally a few weeks. Yeah, that's okay, isn't it? Let's have a look at the volume. The volume was low regardless. It was like, this is not institutionally picked up. And what actually separates a meme coin that can do a 1000x and a meme coin that can do like a 5 to 10x is institutional money. And this clearly never had it, right? So during this whole meme play, they never once touched it. 250k is not meme money. So it could do well, but it doesn't show the signs of being incredible. So what are your thoughts on SXBet, multi-chain? I don't really like betting platforms, in all honesty. SX. See, yeah. 47 million market cap, 116 million, no, 45k. That's rubbish. Scaling Polygon for betting. Built by Polygon developers, blah, 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 blah. Polygon to me is a little bit outdated. I mean, don't get me wrong, it made me a lot of money in the last bull market, but this doesn't really inspire much excitement from me. I get way more excitement from a cryptocurrency I really like, which is ZK Casino. Z Casino, this is, in my opinion, the future of gaming. I mean, look at this. It's incredible. It's already being used, already generating revenue. It's got insane games as well. So, look, this is just, it does what it says on the tin. This is going to come out at a mega low market cap too. So, yeah, this is the next roll bit, in my opinion. That one that I just saw, SX Network, looks crud, to be honest. Bowls Onu, who will follow Coquino? I don't think so. Right, okay, Aether Games. Oh, Abyss World. Oh, there's quite a few. Right, I'm going to go back to the other super chats in a little bit, okay? Because the next one is a real controversial one. A real controversial one. I can't even show you the website, but I will tell you that this is very degenerative in terms of the price, but actually very futuristic in terms of the utility. Alright, now, this one is definitely not going to be one for those who have very, very high moralistic standards when it comes to what you're investing in. Right? If you don't like certain industries, you will not like this cryptocurrency. But this cryptocurrency is called NudeHer AI. Alright, now this is a Solana-based cryptocurrency that is showcasing the, in some cases, the brilliance of AI. Right? So NudeHer, I can't show you the website because it's not safe for work, it's not safe for YouTube. But basically, NudeHer is AI generation of realistic images of people without their clothes on. Fast and high quality results. Now, on Twitter earlier, an OnlyFans model that's got like 15,000 followers used this and said that it looks so realistic, the outcome of this, because what you do is you essentially interact with a Telegram bot, you give it a picture, and it will undress them for you, right? And she said it's so realistic it's probably going to put OnlyFans models out of business, because how OnlyFans comes to generating so much money for content creators is because they gotta have clothes on, right? And you pay for the content where they've got their clothes off. This actually does it for you. So that's what she said, and actually that's what she said. Anyway, so narratives, AI. In my opinion, this has got deepfake AI vibes. Okay, deepfake AI is also controversial. People say, oh, you shouldn't put, other people's faces, that you don't have the ownership of those rights. Blah blah blah. You get your content taken down, etc., etc. Right? So deepfake AI is also controversial, and this is controversial because this is showing in the crypto market, right? The projects that are coming out that enable you to be able to use AI with a platform that is very, very, that has high potential of being highly utilized. Okay, so presently, this is a market cap of $851,000. Right, now, when I first talked about deepfake AI, it was about 600,000, so it's not far off. Now, am I saying this is going to do a deepfake AI? Probably not. This has already split my personal community, because there are some people that think this stuff should just not be around. But why did Google become the #1 search engine? It's because of corn, I'll call it, and hex. Right? That's why Google became as big as it was. People will say, oh yeah, it's a great search engine. No, it wasn't. It's all completely hex. Not, you know what I mean. And that's what made it grow. Right? So, hex sells. So anyway, reason for the call is Solana AI project, potentially highly utilized tech. Let's face it. There's going to be a lot of men using this. A lot of men. I doubt women will use this. They'll probably invest in it, maybe, if they don't have so much of a sanctimonious view on it. But certainly men will definitely use it. And therefore, the token provides a discount for using the tech. Alright? Because you get your first 2 pictures free. Not that I would know. You get your first 2 pictures free, and then you have to pay for it. And then if you have the token, you actually get a discount. So, the risk is, I don't know the team isn't known, it's a Solana-based project, it's on Dex Screener, this has a lot of risk as far as you don't know what the intentions are of the actual project. Are they just looking to make a quick buck and dump it, or do they have long-term ambitions with it? If they do have long-term ambitions with it, I don't see why this couldn't stick around, and furthermore, I don't see why this couldn't do really well, because in the AI ecosystem, there's a lot of projects that do the same thing. A lot of it is doing like data or databases or AI annotation, automation, and smart contract stuff. There's not a lot of AI in the crypto space that you could just use day to day. Like deepfake AI, you could use day to day. That's fucking fun, right? And NudeHer is something I just imagine could have high usage, and there's no other competitors. There's no other Nude AI projects. So there we are. But there's a high risk. It's all based on the team, in my opinion. So, status, major DEGEN. So, let me have a look and see how it's doing right now. So, like I said, it's on Dex Screener. presently. You can't see this on anything else. And I can't really show you the Twitter. All I will show you is this. Okay, I don't even know if you'll even see it. But this is the OnlyFans model. You can't really see it. I'll put it up just a little bit. I just tried NudeHer AI, and it seems I'm going to be jobless. Basically, I can make any girl nude, blah, 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 blah. And she shows a nude picture of herself. So it just shows you the potential for this kind of thing. And like I said, it is very dystopian stuff. Yeah, AI is going to allow you to do things you never thought you could do before. And like I said, this one's got a really meaty use case. If you take your mind away from the fact you may think it's sexist or something like that, if you take your mind away from it, let's face it, a man in his room alone, he'd be using this. Come on, let's face it. So anyway, there we are. So that is NudeHer AI, and this one I think could just do anything. Like from where it is right now. Yeah, it's just gone over 1 million, probably because I'm talking about it. This one could do anything from 5x to just dying, being a rug pull, going nowhere. That's the risk you take. Or if they've got long-term intentions, this could do anything. This could really do anything. 500x, do I think it could go to 500 million? Probably not. But you never know. You never know. So for now, I'll put this around about 25 to 50x, maybe. Depends. Depends on what comes out. If it's better than this, and if the developer's rug, who knows. So anyway, yeah, the very interesting one though, people, and that shows you where AI is going and what it can do. Next, we have got Gull Network. This is another one that hasn't come out yet, but Gull Network looks very, very exciting. This is a layer 3 play. So this is a layer 3 cryptocurrency built out of Manta Network. So this is part of the Manta Network ecosystem. So what layer 3 means is you've got greater customization of tokens, right? So you've got layer 2, which is just a faster layer 1, basically. It's a layer on top of layer 2 that makes transactions go quicker. And then layer 3 is an extra element of customization of the project. And so what you can do with Gull Network is you can create tokens. Easy, right? So something that the reason why I think TokenFi really blew up in the last few days is because TokenFi is a token launcher. If you want to build a meme coin in seconds, you can. You just need a little bit of liquidity. You've got the idea, and then bang, a token out there in the etherverse. And what you've got on Gull Network is the exact same thing, but it's on Arbitrum instead. Well, not on Arbitrum, it's on Manta instead, so it's very, very fast. So what you've got here is customizable tokens, smart contracts, tools for developers, farms that you can add onto your project, pools for the project, automatic market makers, so people are actually, so the automated market makers that actually kind of create an artificial demand for your token and makes it tradable, and a DEX to trade it. So like an all-in-one solution for customizable tokens. So therefore, this satisfies multiple narratives. Layer 3, there aren't many layer 3s around. Manta, that's obviously been a very hyped narrative very recently. Meme coins, because even looking at the mascot, this is designed as a meme character. So gull, seagull, right? RWA, so real world assets equals tokenization. And then DeFi, because it's got a DEX and automated market makers and pools and farms, etc. So it's got multiple narratives. Main competitor is TokenFi. Market cap, this is going to come out at 1 million market cap. It's going to be super duper low. 3 cents, I believe, token price. Reason for the call, multi-narrative, so multiple reasons why this should boom. It's a tokenization play in a low competition real-world assets market. So in real-world assets, you've got a lot of projects like PropBase and Landshare and shitcoins like that are something to do with real estate, right? Which probably will have problems with regulation. Whereas this is very, very simple. The tokenization area, which is what the CEO of BlackRock said would be the main area of cryptocurrency moving forward. Like the most bullish narrative moving forward would be tokenization. And so Gull Network provides that. Manta ecosystem play 77x less than TokenFi, and it's going to have an ape terminal launch. So Ape Terminal, they're only really launching great stuff. Look, they launched Star Heroes, for instance. Partners, they've got 35 KOLs with huge reach. They've got Crypto Banter, or Rian the Man, and Overdose, who's epic in my opinion at calling cryptos, and then Box Mining. Alright, so that's that. That is that. I think that is the last slide anyway. So, Gull Network also, I think, has got 1 million market cap, large potential, is multi-narrative, and mainly in the field of real-world assets. So I would say that this one could 70x, in all honesty. Right, okay, now we've got some more to look at. So this one is a meme coin, Any Inu, that's got the ticker AI. Now this one, I like the look of, because it just looks like it's got multiple purposes. This is not only an AI meme, so there's meme AI, that's also done quite well. This one just looks a step beyond, much better design, looks very, very sexy and colourful. It's a multi-chain AI project, multi-chain AI meme project. So it's going to be across multiple chains, 17 EVM chains and Solana. Fair play cryptocurrency, so you're not going to have the massive sell-offs. And by the look of things, even having cooled down, the meme narrative is not what it was. It's still got 2 million in volume, and at the height, this was like 12 million. So having the ticker AI being meme, I think it has a huge potential. I probably wouldn't buy it yet, because I would probably wait for meme to really go out of fashion, and then come back to this later. Because I tell you this, when it comes to the mania phase, meme coins are the one that's going to boom. It's not going to be Ethereum, it's not going to be Bitcoin. There's going to be some games, there's going to be some AI, but I would say that the majority of retail investors that get in towards the top are going to be buying the hell out of meme coins, because that's what's happened every time. Every time I've been in, every single peak I have seen, it's always been because meme coins really, really go parabolic. And in 2021, you had SafeMoon doing 1,000,000x. You had Shiba doing around about the same, 1,000,000x. And you just need a good mascot. AI, multi-chain, it's got the ticker AI, and very, very, and it's got the kind of institutional interest as well. So I would say, from where it is right now, I would say this has got the potential to 100x. So you could see this at a $2 billion market cap. But I'm not going to be that ambitious, because there's so much competition. There's infinite competition when it comes to memes. So I will say 50x, maybe 25 to 50x. I say it goes in that category. Next one is another real DEGEN AI cryptocurrency called TAO Subnet, or TAO Shards. This is really interesting. Again, this is another TAO Subnet. Now, what these guys do is they revolutionize mining for projects. So if you're let's say you're an AI dApp creating for TAO, what you've got with TAO Shards is you have got efficient mining processes. Okay, so AI mining, basically, to do AI smart mining and AI node management, and also increased blocks and just better mining, I suppose, mining capabilities than you get with a typical proof of work. All right, so as a project building for TAO, you have got an infrastructure play here with TAO Shards. So what it's got here is efficient processing, guided by validators, enhanced scalability, accelerated response time, diversified intelligence. And it looks like this is a team that's here to stay, not an opportunistic team like you may have with other, what I would call DEX screener cryptocurrencies. So TAO Shard presently is a 1.3 million market cap. Before this video, it was actually under 1 million. So it has gone up a little bit in the last, even in the last kind of 5 minutes. This has gone up. So yeah, this has gone up a bit. Yeah, I bought some of this earlier today. A little bit less than where it is now. Not much less. Just simply because at 1 million market cap, with a TAO subnet that looks like it does something unique anyway, like sharding. Like the sharding, the mining, AI mining. Looks like it does something very, very different for the average AI dApp that builds for TAO. It's got that extra, that sweet functionality. So I would say that TAO Shard, I would say that, again, this has got the same kind of potential as TAO Inu, basically. As, not TAO Inu, as any Inu. This one being a 1 million market cap, again, it's got to kind of elevate itself above the many, many AI projects that are out there. But being a TAO subnet does give it some, I suppose, credibility. So with that in mind, I could say that realistically, on a best case scenario, this could 50 to, it could even 70x. It really could. The design of the website looks excellent, to be honest. And all it takes is for understanding. I was talking about TAO for a while before it actually had any sort of adoption. It took a long, long time. I did a lot of videos about TAO. I didn't buy in. It was stupid, but I did a lot of videos about it, and I understand how it looked at the time. It was a $200 million market cap, but it had like 100k volume. It was doing nothing for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, bang! It goes into the billions of dollars and blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying it's going to happen exactly with TAO Shards, but it gives you the ability to see what could happen, because there's a lot of greed out there. There's a lot of people hungry for DEGEN plays. And this is a DEGEN play. If you get into TAO, what are you going to make? 5x? Not really good enough. By the way, people, there's 1,300 of you in here. Before I move on to the... There's 1,300 of you in here. So if you could be so kind, if you love what you've heard here, smash a like. I'd be very, very happy. Holy crap! Bear with me, I just need a drink. Fucking hell, Saber! Saber, the marketing manager of Flocky, £500! What a legend. But Saber, if you could, don't send it to me in a donation. Send me TokenFi. as that joke. Anyway, so, TokenFi, I'm very, very happy that it finally started moving. I have been talking about TokenFi quite a lot of times. Said it a lot of times, and it was just kind of consolidating in between 2 to 3 cents. And then finally, it had its time, and I really like the fact that TokenFi, it just makes it really easy to just tokenize your ideas. I was thinking the other day, I'm not going to lie, I was thinking of making my own meme coin. Because the mania was incredible. I was going to make it be called like Deepfake AI, Aether, TAO, off the grid. So I was going to give it like, Harry Potter, Sonic, Obama, Inu. Right? I was just going to give it like a really long name, but capturing all the 100x, cryptocurrencies and just putting it in one cryptocurrency. I was going to do that. I was going to do it on TokenFi. So that's what I love about TokenFi. You can just create a token in minutes. I even looked at the interface, super simple. So yeah, I'm very, very happy, Saber, that TokenFi finally had a bit of a run up, because a lot of people were saying, Super, why isn't it moving? Why isn't it moving? It finally did. So yeah, I think that we can pretty much acknowledge now that this is having the institutional money, and it's got a very high amount of interest. Look at its peak, 43 million in volume. Fucking insane. A 2-to-1 ratio too. At its height. So thank you very much, Saber. I hope you're happy with with how TokenFi's doing. Finally. Right, I actually think that was the end. Is that the end? Yeah, it is the end. There are 2 more, but I'm not going to cover those. One of them ended up being a rug pull, so I'm not going to cover that. That's just stupid. So there we are. Thanks for your videos. Can you check Paladin AI? Friend of mine sent me to get in. I'll look at a few. I don't want to spend too much time doing this stuff. Is it this? Paladin AI. Paladin AI, blah, blah, blah. Let's have a quick look. An advanced AI-powered audit solution. That's pretty interesting. Introducing decentralized Web3 security. 10 billion market cap assessed. 500k audits audited. 500k contracts audited. It's not very. I'll be honest with you. Audits is not sexy. You know, back in 2017, I got into a cryptocurrency called Quant Stamp, which also looked like a very, very. It's not even there now. Look at that. It's like fucking gone. Right. So yeah. Audit cryptocurrencies don't do that great, in all honesty. So just saying, basically. But yeah, this is AI, I suppose. So it's got that extra kind of sexiness to it, whereas others wouldn't. Somehow, all the super chats that I had before have just disappeared. Wolf on AVAX, yeah, I spoke about that last video. That was a fantastic cryptocurrency. I think there was a few people that asked about Zybot, and Zybot's doing very, very well. I haven't actually used the app yet, but it's doing very, very well. An incredibly low market cap still. The fully diluted, yeah, it looks like it's high, but you know, this is that even right? Let me just have a look on CoinGecko. How is 2 Moon doing? Holy fuck! That's 10x'd! Holy shit! 1 million in trading volume. Earlier, this was like 50,000. Wow, that's ridiculous. Unbelievable, people. Right, okay, I was going to look at Zybot. 10x'd! That's a record! Never ever achieved that in a stream, ever. This doesn't say the... Doesn't actually say the circulating supply. But, holy fucking hell. I was going to say, oh, the price is exactly the same. But it's not. It's ditched to 0. Fuck me. That's unbelievable. Anything else? Any more for any more? I don't think so. So what are the safest 10x's this cycle? Just go Render and TAO. Well, maybe not. Maybe not TAO. You're looking at pretty much the. Pepe's a safe 10. I would say pretty much. Might go down a bit first. I don't think Nettensor. H-bar, I've got 10x. That could be a safe 10x. Yeah, those. There, that's 2. Beam maybe as well. I think easy. Cubic's going to do 500x easy. I'm not sure about that one. I still need to wrap my head a little bit around Cubic's... what's it called? Because look, fully diluted value is 10 billion. That's quite high. Yeah, if we were to rank cryptocurrencies via their fully diluted market caps, then Cubic will probably be in the top 100. So there we are. Okay, people, that is it for today's video. I can see that it's beginning to lag on. I hope it's not. But people, if you could, this is the most amount of live viewers I've ever had. Well, since 2018. So if you could just smash a like to register your attendance, having been here, solidify your attendance. Just tap that like. Look, simple. It's just simple. Look, I can do it right now with you. Look, that's how simple it is. I'm doing while I'm doing a video. Surely you can do it. Yeah. Surely you can do it while you're watching. Anyway, people, I hope you really enjoyed today's episode. I don't want to make it too long. I just want to really give you really awesome value for when you are here, basically, and make sure that you're just aware of what's around and stuff. All right, people, love you lots. You're amazing, and I will see you next time. It is lights out.